Hey, how y'all doing? What a beautiful day it is. Anyway, I just want to talk to y'all about something briefly. Um, are you an entrepreneur? I don't even think that you have to be an entrepreneur to be smart enough to know that you could never put your financial freedom in anybody's hands. You should never. Okay, let me not. I don't want to sound like I'm bullying y'all. Let me slow down because people take me so aggressive, but I don't think I'm all that bad of a bad person. Whatever, I'll probably say it right. Let me tell you something from my wisdom and from my knowledge and what I've been saying. You can never in your life put all of your eggs in one basket, especially when it comes to a job. In this life today, you have to have side hustles. You have to have another job. You have to have a part-time job. And you have to, or at least, utilize what you have within to make you money. Because it seems like money makes this world go around. So here's my tips. When you are working at any kind of job, if that's the only thing that you are doing, make sure you are saving your money and make sure that you are investing your money in something else. Do not. I don't care how comfortable you are. I don't care how long you've been at a job. I don't care how many years you have been at a job. Do not ever in your life put your eggs in that one basket and depend on that one job. Or you better be saving up money. Because you never know what's going to happen. And it's sad. Even in marriages. You know what I'm saying? Even with people in general. You never know how jobs are going to end, how relationships will end, how friendships will end, and how anything will end. Okay? I'm not saying that you can just be prepared for everything, but don't walk into anything being a fool. Now I see why people get what married people get those annulments, or they get the whatever. A person that got a bunch of money, they sign. Y'all know what I'm saying. But I see why people do that. You love people to an extent, of course. And people love you to an extent. You might not love people to an extent. You might love people far above and beyond. But that person might love you to an extent. So you always have to protect yourself. You understand me? You love people like you love yourself, of course. But you always love yourself a little bit more. Because when it's all said and done, at the end, people are human. Some people are not willing to go as far and as deep as you wish they would go with you. And when it comes to jobs, you have to be a plumb fool not to have backup. Not to have money in the bank. Not to have maybe a side hustle. When you are in relationships, you got to be a plumb fool not to have some backup. You don't just depend on a man or anybody just to support you. Because things will change. And I'm talking to, this is just for anybody. But everybody is not an entrepreneur. But if you are an entrepreneur, you understand my concept. The thought of having somebody handing you a paycheck or somebody having to be paid just to hand you a paycheck, it is frightening. It is frightening, and you never put your eggs in one basket, okay? Tap into who you are. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to not have as much as you usually have, to go out there and make your own money and make your own paychecks. Don't be afraid to go live with somebody for a little bit. But as long as you are able to go be an entrepreneur and save up some money and be all right, start investing in yourself. And I'm talking about, especially if you're single, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got nothing holding you back. And even if you do have kids or anything, do not be a plumb fool walking in this earth. Because let me tell you something, as much as you might love this world and these jobs and the thing and the people that come in it, they don't love you as much back. Okay? And that's all I have to say. Y'all have a good day.